Welcome to Culture Clubb. But we say what we mean. Bold and blunt in the room, you know what it is. Lights on, cameras up. Everybody got a view. We don't fake for the likes. We just speak what's true. Pull up, take your seat. It might get real tonight. If you brought your opinion.
What's going on, beautiful people? Thank you guys for tuning in to HELPACTV Plus here on YouTube, the second place in the World Wide Web where we adopt similar connections despite our differences. And welcome to Culture Clubb, where we spell club with two B's because we like to be bold and blunt. Like we do on every episode, we are going to reintroduce ourselves from our right to our left. Say your name and one superpower you would love to have and why.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Mega Body, and I don't know, it's so many cool superpowers. I don't know. Come back and let me think about my superpower.
Girl, not too late and still don't have superpower. What's up, world? It's Corday Omari, and my superpower, I would say, would be telekinesis.
What's going on, world? I am Wes, and my superpower would be immortality.
What you want?
What's up, everybody? It's your boy.
I just get to the mic.
My superpower would be to start the show when I come on.
All right.
Oh man, damn! I gotta eat my drink.
What are you using? Using cheesecake?
Yeah.
Okay.
This for Diddy.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Kellington, and my superpower would be what is it when you morphing into someone else?
Okay. Yeah. More. Pull it mic to you, baby. Yeah, indeed.
Something like that. Yeah, morphing. Yeah.
What's up? It's Trap. Understand Trap on all social media outlets, and I think my superpower would be to be invisible. I just want to be in the room just to listen sometimes.
Okay.
And I think I would want mine to be shift shaping, but I want to take on the powers of whatever I shift into.
Okay.
Okay.
Mine would be mine.
So that's when I was going like shift shaping is more like more.
Powers.
Bring the mic to you, baby. Bring the mic to you. There we go.
Okay, there we go.
All right, comments from the last episode 505, where we were talking about race relations between white and black. It was very interesting, and it got a little testy a little bit. Aaron says, all righty, I wanted to give this a bit of time to see if it may naturally balance itself out. However, the last two episodes have been a bit difficult to absorb and enjoy the messages, vantage points, and insights due to the amplified personalities in one setting. Especially given the topics being discussed. In other words, there doesn't appear to be a healthy vocal exchange between everyone. Individuals are going either unheard or the point is lost amongst the noise of intense battlement before the moments would occur, but there was a balance and lapse between encoding and decoding. However, there is more defensive listening happening to either defend a personal point as opposed to understanding a different or new school of thought. I truly do enjoy you all and hope this can be worked out a bit more in coming episodes. True fan. I mean, everybody's entitled to their opinion. Yeah. D Lead says 2450, stop giving everyone a damn pass. That's why the country is the way that it is now. As a culture, we are soft. Another person says, y'all showed out, but not one person ain't touching my man's Tyrese. Hi, Ty. Pepper Braxton said, these looks are good. Y'all showed out. West giving Uncle West. Tyrese is giving GQ. And Corday looks like Reverend Run. And West had a child. Okay. Stunner Carter says, blue collar workers, aka broke guys, like the cooks from Popeyes or mechanics, are amazing lovers and have better energy than rich, empty folks.
I'm gonna take this next one, Wes. Because I know it's about me.
Which one?
What's the name?
Oh, Lordy.
Adult content creator.
I think so.
Darren Image.
It says, this adult content creator love to make it seem like he just a one person type of dude, but literally online getting slayed by numerous
He said that many times
of
now.
dudes. Boy, bye. Honey, I never denied the fact that I'm getting slayed by numerous dudes, but offline, I'm a one person.
Yes.
I love my husband. He loves me. Where's your husband at? Do you have one? You probably don't. You're probably sleeping on the air mattress right now, lonely to yourself with bed. But you got a wonderful life.
All right.
Here's the next one.
C for the culture.
All right. We have Donald Patman says all the fits are fire. Good looks. Then we have Rick Voss says 705. Yes, Wes, that needed to be cleared up. I am so glad you addressed my comment and was not too big-headed about posting it either. Some hosts might have dismissed my question altogether. Kudos to you. Honestly, I can care less what y'all say in terms of if it has like anything to do with me personally, because I know who I am as a person. I'm 45 years old, don't have any problem saying my age, and I know I am the bomb.com. So it is what it is. Opinions are like assholes. Everyone has one. And I don't have to really give a damn.
I'm good at something.
You know, it is what it is. But here on Culture Club, we're bold and blunt. So I want y'all to be bold and blunt in the comments too. Yeah. Nothing wrong with that. What's the name of the intro song? I created it. There's an album coming out called Western Friends Volume 2, 2026. It releases July 3rd. You can hear the Culture Club theme song on that album. Support. Spotify is free, or you can buy it on Amazon and iTunes.
We love that song.
Okay.
That's a little fire, bro.
Love a plug like this one. Beeman Gay Cruise Party is coming, baby. August 7th to the 13th, but August 8th is the date of the actual cruise. But we are doing a pre-party in Miami, and I am so excited. We are at 250 people. There's still a lot of cabins available, so book your cabin, bring your friends, have a great time, because it is going to be litty like a motherfucking titty. And I've partied with Kellington before. I've partied with Megabody before, but none of them have seen me on a cruise. My party is going to be lit, baby. Drunk every night, and I can't wait.
Be careful now.
Go to westernfriends.com.
Bring that lube.
Yesterday.
Cool.
I read it's a Tevin from Porn and Pocket.
Oh, wow. How's he doing?
He's my castmate now on my new show.
Oh, the new show? Yeah, shut up. Plug the show.
7 with the locks.
So you got, 7 with the
Oh, I ain't seen him in a while.
So you guys, I have decided to step into the realm of reality web series. So I will be a new castmate on The Scene,
Okay.
season 2.
Oh,
So
congratulations.
this is not what the clip that you sent earlier with that's acting.
No, that's actually an acting job.
Oh, okay. So this is something different.
This is something completely different.
Oh, okay.
I have multiple jobs.
What is the scene about?
Come on.
The Scene, so it's pretty much lifestyle. It's pretty much following different LGBTQ people around in their different career paths.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What did that work? Plug it.
YouTube.
Okay.
YouTube is an it.
But what's the name of the brand?
Stylish TV. Is
Okay. All right.
But it's on YouTube.
All right. Wardrobe theme for this episode is red, white, and blue. As you see, we have everybody in red, white, and blue. Look around.
I think y'all look good.
Phenomenal outfit. I love it.
You look good, friend.
Come on, Ho is life.
Y'all
Yeah.
make me want to go and change to my second.
Everybody, y'all is looking fire. And I just have on shorts. And
We love
who is
it.
this
We
made
love
by?
it.
Who is this made by?
She by Sheree.
This is She by Sheree.
Oh, for real. I mean, this is everything.
This is actually Amazon.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
Look good, friend.
I love that.
You look real good.
Ooh, what's that?
That thing poking.
Oh, Lord, is that from She by Sheree? Oh, you crazy.
This is episode 508. The main topic is when loyalty turns into stupidity. Topic number 1, staying loyal to people who keep hurting you. Let's start from our left and go to our right, starting with Traf, ending with Mega. Can you relate, or do you know anybody that stays loyal to people who continue to hurt you? Stay loyal.
I be loyal, and I'm sure my friends can attest. I am a very loyal person, regardless of everything that goes on with me and other folks. I tend to not go low. I don't go low. I don't do none of that other stuff. I am a loyal friend.
What does that look like for you though? Like, how does that work?
Mentally, sometimes it can be a bit much. I just have to come into wraps with myself to make sure I know that, hey, you're being loyal because that's you. It's not for nobody else. It's for my
So how far can I go with this? Because I'm I like to explore. So let's just say, you and I, we have our friendship, our connection over the years. We've known each other. Let's just say I start talking to Corday and I'm like bad mouthing the shit out of you, like this nigga ain't no whatever. I can't think of nothing bad to say about this man. But let's just say it's happening. Then Corday decides to tell you.
And I will.
Are you still loyal to me? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, I am. I'm still loyal to you. I honestly still would be loyal to you, knowing everything that Corday just came back and told me.
Wow.
Yeah.
Why?
Because I need to see it for myself. I can't believe everything that other people come back to me. to tell me, because sometimes it becomes messy and muddy. Things get crazy because hell, Corday might just be wanting us to end.
And that's fair. And that's fair. But I got a rebuttal. So what if you at one of my game nights?
Got you.
And I'm still talking to
and I'm invisible. And
you hear it. You hear it behind the wall. We over here. We talking this motherfucker. What's happening, friend?
Oh, I gotta go.
Okay.
Yeah, I gotta go.
Okay, but are you still?
I don't even want you to know that I know.
But are you still loyal?
If you call me tomorrow after that and say, "Hey, Travis, I need you to pay my light bill," and Travis has it, I'm going to pay your light bill.
Wow, that is interesting.
That's a good guy.
Those people,
but I'm not paying your light bill.
Yeah, I mean,
those people internalize the hurt, and still trying to be good people. It's a struggle for me because I get it, right?
You see it firsthand. That's why.
Yeah, but the other side is you have the right to address your feelings too, because in a sense you're suppressing them. They just kind of move on.
So let's go back and date some things. Me. When I go pitch black, I go pitch black. It's no in between. It's no thinking about it. Like at this point, I want to put hands on, and if I put hands on, see, I'm going somewhere that I don't want to be. So all I do is I take it and I slide.
And so you know what? I can relate. I can adopt that similar connection with you because I am the same way. I saw somebody like 6 months ago, and I text somebody, I'm about to go to jail. I'm letting you know that this is about to happen. That person called me and said, Wes, do not put your life in jeopardy. Wes, you got so much to lose, blah, 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 and took me off the ledge. But it's like, yes, I understand. Once I turn that light off or on, it's either off or on.
That's what
there's no
Vampire Diaries is.
Yeah, there's no middle ground between you and I. Either F what you are, I don't. Sir, staying loyal to people who keep hurting you. Are you a victim to that, or do you know people that do that? Let's speak to it.
I'm not a victim of it because I don't, I'm not being hurt. That's not a good feeling. Mentally, I'm not there, and I feel like life is too short. Life is way too short for me to be sitting around trying to be there for someone that's constantly making me feel a certain kind of way about myself. And just who wants to feel just not good? And if anybody's bringing that type of energy into my life, then I need to part ways. Okay. But I do know a lot of people that have been in that situation, and it's just something about that individual that they just connect to, that they're just not willing to let go, regardless of whatever they've done to them. If they have this bond, whatever that bond may be, it can be different for different people, but they've established this bond with this person, and they just cannot let it go until things get to the point where they have no choice.
Okay, gym shoes. Do me a favor, go like this. Make sure you have a green light on your mic.
A green light.
It's on. I can see it.
Can you see that? Go ahead.
Okay.
You gotta pull the meat up.
Why you acting like you
meat up? When he told you to pull the meat up.
Yes. And people waiting on you to pull it up, and you just.
Oh, I can pull it up.
Oh, that's right.
Well, yeah, okay. You said it's on.
It's on.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Jim Shoes, and my superpower will be I will want to make sure I can do mind control.
You're so active.
But
What?
no, I had to respond that because I came in a little late. Sorry, y'all. But staying loyal to people who keep hurting you. Oh, damn! I am so loyal. You keep hurting me. I will leave at any time when I don't feel appreciated. I always say before, if it doesn't feel good, leave.
Staying loyal to people who keep. No, I don't know what that is. I have no idea what that is. You can do the littlest thing to me and will never see me again.
Damn.
You can do what you think may be the littlest thing, and then our relationship completely shifts and changes. It will alter, and it will never be the same. I am a culprit of allowing people to treat me any old sort of way and being okay with it back in the way day. In my 40s, I don't even know what that is anymore. And people tell me, like, I think I had a conversation with Jim Shoes before. He was like, oh man, that's so, but Wes, what if I don't know what that is. I don't know I don't know. It's not going to be fine for me. And you know, they can get over what they gotten over it, but I'm not. And you know, oftentimes people say, you know, I forgive this person for me. I don't need to forgive a motherfucking thing for me. I am good over here. Trust and believe you me. Okay. So you do good by me, I'm gonna do good by you. If you don't do good by me, then run.
Let me tell y'all this. Wesley's acting so hard. He is a softy.
That's not acting hard.
I'm just saying, like, Wes is really a sweet, loving person.
Hard. You know of one person.
love
I told you one person that tried to come back into my life, and what did I tell you?
I know.
Right. So it's not an act. It's not an act.
No, I'm not saying acting like that, but I know they probably be thinking like you so savage, so hard.
No, I'm a great person. I'm a nice person.
He's amazing.
Yeah. Next.
Baby, let me tell y'all something. This damn White Russian cut water.
Oh, baby.
Ooh, you still drinking her.
I am still drinking.
Your eyes is glossy.
That's your second one?
That water is no joke.
Oh, that makes you hit. They hit.
That nose is no joke.
Let me tell you something. I'm not staying loyal to nobody who hurt me. You got to fucking go. You don't get a second chance to hurt me again. Sorry.
What if it's not intentional?
I don't give a fuck if it's intentional.
You don't give an F.
I don't give a faith if it's intentional or not. If you hurt me and I've told you that you hurt me, that's it.
I didn't. I'm sorry, Corday. I didn't know I hurt you, man. Can I make this up to you?
No.
Think about it for a second.
No.
So, for me, man, this is real hard, and I know the viewers are prepared for me to come out and be like, hell nah. But the reality of it is experiencing life. Your family hurts you and disappoints you. You still love them. A lot of my friends, I've been friends with them since prior to me going to college, high school, met them in college, and we're still friends. And we've all hurt each other, sometimes intentionally, sometimes unintentionally. And the reality of it is we work through these relationships. I will say that I am not I'm not in the same place I was then. So, of course, people can't come into my life and continue to hurt me in the same ways. And it be intentional or intentional. My boundaries are a little different, but even within my boundaries, you know, you still deal with stuff like that, and you still are loyal to people that are not as loyal to you. It's very unfortunate, but you know, it's just not the perfect world because you can't cut everybody off.
That's true.
Yeah. You can't cut everybody off, but don't let everybody into your life that deserves to be cut off.
Yeah, I think right now I'm at the point I could be considered middle age, and I could be going through women pause, right? And I think the thing that's women pause, you know, like women go through menopause. I feel like women pause. So I think the thing that's I think the thing that's hurting me right now is like the temperature of the air. The temperature, I'm not sure what the temperature of the air is on, but that is hurting me.
You got on winter clothes, okay?
I don't know. I love the dress, right? But I had my stuff out, and I was like, am I going to do this and be comfortable and cool?
Right.
Or am I going to do this or this?
Right.
I decided.
You got on all them clothes, baby.
This is a summer sweater that's very light.
Topic number 2.
Very light.
Why do people confuse loyalty with suffering? Mega body.
I think that sometimes being loyal does come with a bit of suffering.
Oh yeah,
I do think so.
Do you feel like you confuse the two?
I don't think I confuse the two, but I think that suffering to me goes hand in hand with sacrifice. I could be doing something else, but I'm doing this. It's a sacrifice, and it is a bit level of suffering. You can be loyal to someone and choose them before yourself.
Yeah. Corday.
I actually agree with nobody on this one.
What?
Uh-oh.
I do. I do agree. Like, I feel like we're conditioned in a traditional way to keep everything that happens inside. Pretty much. So if it happens in this house, keep it in this house. Don't tell nobody. A lot of people like to. I don't even know what my words are right now. So I'm kind of tipsy, y'all.
Baby, don't drink no more, baby. Don't drink no
Can I
more.
say something real quick? This is an interesting topic. I just did this in my Tuesday group.
Okay.
And the topic was you've worked 7 days a week. We're not going to discuss it. I just want to put the visual out there. You work 7 days a week on your job, doing your thing, and you have 1 day off. I mean, 6 days, and you have 1 day off. So you work 6 days a week, you have 1 day off. This day is for you to take care of yourself, to pay your bills, doctor's visits, whatever you need to do, and your friend call you. Hey, friend, for whatever reason, I've been evicted. All of my stuff is outside on the ground.
God.
I don't know what to do. What do you do as a friend? I said that this is your friend. This is somebody that you love. This is somebody that you show up for. What do? Do you put yourself on the back burner and you go and spend the time doing this? Because this not a 1 or 2 hour thing. Y'all got to figure out some stuff.
We will.
Y'all got to box up stuff. Y'all got to blah, blah, blah. And then at the end of the night, this person needs somewhere to go because they weren't prepared for this. It happens. What do?
You let them
It's no right or wrong answer in this scenario. But are you going to choose yourself or are you going to be loyal to your friend? This was a really good discussion in my group.
So are you choosing yourself or are you going to go help your friend?
For me, I'm always gonna choose myself. I'm sorry.
Oh.
I'm always gonna come first because if I don't choose me first, how can I help you?
Oh.
If I don't pour into myself, I can't pour into anybody else.
And you're not saying that you're not gonna help them. You're just saying
it's not that I'm being selfish or anything like that. Because like if I don't help myself first, I cannot help you. I don't have nothing to give.
But the Sunday is your only day off. So how else you gonna help them? You got to work the rest of the week. So you're not gonna take that day off to help your friend.
There are other options.
So for me, if I know I can't physically be there to help my friend and be there physically for them, I can send them some money to hire somebody that can help them.
That's what somebody.
Yeah, like I can support
something you
there's
can do.
ways to support. But back to what I was saying, like before, you had to cut in because our tipsiness and stuff. I feel like we tend to mask things like in a traditional aspect. We tend to mask things. So I feel like a lot of times we feel like if suffering for us is a way of just holding shit down,
and it's good for the soul.
It's not good for the soul.
That's what they be thinking.
It's not good for the soul.
That's what they be thinking.
Because a lot of times we'll stay in situations that God has already tried to tell us to get away from the beginning.
Right.
But we say that because we feel like if we suffer through this, that means this person loves us and it shows that we're down with this person. So no, I don't feel like suffering for loyalty is a thing for me. I'm sorry. If I'm suffering, I'm gonna go.
Are you helping that friend out on the day off?
I'm always gonna help. I'm not a mover. Anybody knows me to not be a mover. I do what I do, and I don't do what I don't do.
Okay.
Right.
So you gonna send money?
I'll send money, or I'll order the whatever. But I think with suffering can be confused with loyalty. Loyalty and suffering can be confused because you can have hopes on things getting better.
Yeah.
Okay.
And for me, hopefully suffering is not a pattern. Because if it is a constant pattern, we're not going to last, so we're not going to work out too long.
Okay. So I want to kind of piggyback off of a prior conversation, right? I'm not going to open it up all like that, but just because based off of what you just said, I feel like when does the time come in your life to realize if you continue on this path, you're going to always suffer? Enough is enough. You have to pick up whatever pieces and decide that, hey, I'm going to switch lanes here. Every time I drive on 85 South, I'm always dealing with traffic. I need to take I-20 and go a different route. It is okay. It is okay to say to yourself, it's time to move on. Let's do something else. Because I can't continue in film and wanting to be this, Ryan Coogler of the world. And then, it's not working out. I'm not getting whatever I'm not getting. It's not happening. People not subscribing, whatever's happening. and then I'm still trying to make it work in the same way that I'm still trying to make it work, it's not going to work. You know what I'm saying? And so I was suffering a lot in that whole process. People don't know about it, but I had to make a conscious decision to pivot and try something else, and that's okay. But going back to relationships and friendships, if this one person is not changing, you know they the same Kelly, not to say Kelly, the same Kelly that they've been over and over again. Maybe they hard on drugs and can't figure it out. Maybe they always spending their money on whatever they spending their money on, and they constantly, their bills is running. Whatever the case may be, you have to make a conscious decision to not suffer in that with them if they're not willing to make the change.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. And so for me, that's when I concern myself with me first, to make sure that I'm not suffering in this path over and over and over and over again, because it's up to me to make the change.
Yeah.
Would you help that friend out with the one day off?
I would. I had a situation recently when I was on my way to go do something I really wanted to do, and I didn't know if I had opportunity to do it again. My cousin called me. And
In 2 hours.
his situation was he was at job at the Brave Stadium, locked his keys in his car, and his spare key was at my house, and I was already out and about. Right, on my way to do what I needed to do. So
Damn, friend, 2 hours.
I'm like, bro. So my first thought was, I'm already pissed off, because I'm suffering right now. Like, oh my God, you gotta make me suffer to be loyal to you.
Right,
you know what I mean? Like, we all like,
but you had to.
So I'm sitting like, oh my gosh, I'm pissed, bro. I'm fuming. Like, why did you know I'm gonna think about it? Like, why would you put yourself in this situation? Da 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 da. And your keys are all in my house, so now I need to go to my house, get the keys, then come all the way out there to give you the keys and this and the third. So I was like, yo, did you try all of your resources first before you called me?
Yeah.
Because like I can't be the first. I need to be the
I
last.
don't want to be the first.
Yeah, no. I definitely don't want to be the
Papa
first. But yeah, do something. Like,
Let me ask this. When that situation happened, because you accepted that spare key, Kelly.
no, I didn't. No.
How did you get it? How did you get the
They
spare
left
key?
it at my house when they stayed with me, and they just stayed there. They didn't take it off the key rack.
So now let me okay. So let me ask you this: where's that spare key at now?
It's still there. It's still at my house.
But I will say, when you're in close proximity with friends, you don't always choose. I have a number of friends that I've made a key, and I've said, here's a key just in case something happened. Here's a key just in case something happened. You don't always get to choose when you want to be a good friend.
I
know the responsible friends, and those
I do.
that we.
I'll be like, I'm not the best person to have a spare key. I lose stuff a lot.
But you may not be the person. It's those people that we know are good with things like that.
Well, he gonna be good with it again because he still got that spare key.
Well, listen. So, long story short, I called him back. I was like, "Well, check and see if you can get, Triple Eddie come out there and do whatever they need to
I'll
do."
use mine. That's
Right. Check your like, what's up with
Let me
AAA?
use my AAA for you.
So he did that. I called him back. He was like, "Oh, I was able to get in my car. It was actually locked."
Look at God. God works.
So you don't have to.
So I back to where I was going, baby. That's right.
I was locked the whole damn time.
He could get the whole entire time. He was able to get in his car.
Is this friend a close friend?
Stop.
You know his friend. You know who this whole time.
Don't do it, Corday. Don't do it, Corday.
Topic number 3: friends, lovers, and family who abuse access. Do we know them?
Yes. No.
Yes, we do.
God, yes, Lord.
We all have them. Raise our hand if we all have them.
Oh God.
I don't.
Yeah, I don't know.
Not accessible.
Talk about it, Trav.
Which one? 'Cause I have them all.
Yeah, let's go.
I have them all. I think that folks tend to see folks doing good, and they think that, hey, you're an ATM. You are that person that I can always call you. You have never told me no in a sense. So yeah, it's that. Friend, lover, and family.
Oh man,
I've experienced all of that. Friend has been out of town. Hell, you out of town partying. You doing your thing, and I'm home. And I need could you give me an Uber home? I sure can, no problem. 'Cause at the end of the day, if something was to happen to you, I know it'll be on my conscience. Lovers, no, think about it. Because if that call came back to you and say such and such and such passed,
And they called you.
No, I called you before.
I get it. I have actually a problem, and I was talking to my coworkers about this. I don't know what to do. I don't know if it's the life I live, because I do live a different life. But almost every day somebody asks me for money. But the thing is, I will give it. I just ask myself, will I be okay if I don't get it back? Usually, if it's $50 or under, I'll give it. But I just can't understand like why almost every day somebody asks me
Because
for
they
money.
know that you're gonna give it to them, and you continue to do
You
it.
don't stand on your boundaries.
Yeah, and you going
What's the
down
boundaries?
going down I-80.
Bitch, don't ask me for money every time you need it.
I don't wear a sign that say, "Hey, I got money. Ask me for money."
You are constantly driving down I-80 and staying in that traffic over and over again. You're not deciding to take I-20. It was the scenario that I just gave earlier. You are choosing to sit in that vat.
That was the advice. That was the advice you gave Trip one show or
Let
two.
me tell you
before.
something.
So
Same advice you gave Trip.
I want to say that most of us in these seats are those people in our families. We are those people in our friend communities, and sometimes we become these people in our relationships. It's what we've built. We've been the ones grinding and taking care of ourselves. In a lot of cases, we're probably one of the more mature ones of our friend groups, which is why we get the keys and stuff. But these things come along with what we present. Sometimes the first graduating from college is the first to own your home.
Come on.
All these
Come on,
other
name 'em,
things.
name 'em.
And people do look at us and look at our Instagram, and they do see us in Dubai and in Brazil and all these different places, and they do think that we have it. It comes with you setting boundaries. I really did have to break it down for my sister and my mom. Like, hey, I know it looks this way, but this is the reality of it. And money is different than it used to be. So now I still make the same amount, but bills are going up. Everything is going up. So I don't have it the way I used to. So I need a little bit more grace. I can't do this for you. I can't do that for you. And you have to have a real conversation because sometimes they don't know. And we enjoy being the people that can give, that can live, that can help our families. I do. If I could take my mom and my sister them and put them into a new, and my brother them, trust me, if I had it, I'll be like MC Hammer.
I mean,
Everybody.
I will say this. I do enjoy like sometimes when somebody asks me for money and they don't give it back. Let me explain. Because you can never ask me for money again.
Agree.
So it takes that stress off. Well,
If my mom,
It's been-
sister, brother asked me for money and they never pay it back, I
didn't expect it back.
and I already decided when I gave it to them that they
was a
wouldn't gonna
loss,
give it back, or I didn't need it. And so when my sister called me back and she said, "Hey, I'm finna send you that $200 that you let me borrow last month," I'm like, "Girl, get that to my nieces and nephews. Get them."
yeah.
Girl, put
dope.
that in that account. Put that in an account to where you know they finna ask for it tomorrow.
But you know what? I definitely understand it because like if my sister ever asks me for something, I don't ever expect for it to come back. I don't ever expect for it to come back. Like if you send it back, okay, but I don't expect for it.
Yeah, I don't care if my sister.
So I live in a space where if you ask me for something and I got it, I'm gonna just give it to you with no expectations of ever seeing it back again. That's just the person that I am. I don't require you to do for me just because I'm doing for you. If I'm in a position to where I can, then I want to. But
Come on
you're
now.
not going to abuse that. Like every Tuesday you calling me up, every Thursday you calling me up. Because here's the thing: if I'm an adult and you're an adult, baby, what's the problem?
But what about keeping your word? If I say
word?
borrow, can I
Well,
have or can I borrow?
That'd be the argument.
But that be the thing, though. You have to figure out if you really want to expect that back or not. Like,
You
why-
said you gonna pay me
That's
back.
somebody borrow something that you can't just get them.
That's what I said. That's what I said.
So
That
two
part.
things can be true at one time, right?
Oh,
First of all, let's focus on friend right now.
okay.
When your friends ask you for money, first of all, you know your friend's history. You they friend.
You right.
You know that they not good with money.
Talk to the mic.
You know that you know probably what range they making on their job, and you know all the things that they do. So the reality of them being responsible enough to pay you before they pay everything else is very unlikely.
So then you tell them that you don't get your check till next week.
So then you give them the money if you want, and if you don't, you tell them no. And you'll be okay with getting your money whenever you gonna get it, or you may have to get it. I have a group of friends that if we out together, Wes might be paying today. That's just the nature of the beast. So you may have to get them back in this way. You may be out and you say, "Hey, baby, put my dinner on yours
Cool.
because you owe me."
Oh, yeah.
But I really think that when it comes to the finances of friends, I wish they understand that we have more things going on, that I do have my family, that I may have a lover situation that I want to travel to. So asking for money should be an absolute emergency. And I'm not talking about your cell phone got cut off. That is not an emergency for me. it need to be something that is life-changing.
That is an emergency.
That is not an emergency. You failed to pay your phone bill. People survive every day without their cell phone. I don't have the money to pay it for you, friend, because I want to enjoy my $150 the way I want to enjoy it, not paying your phone bill.
But back to what you
Or go
said.
get Metro PCS for 50.
Hello, somebody.
That's what you were saying, friend. When people see you traveling to all these different countries and things like that, they just automatically think you got it. Yes, I got it for me. I don't have it for you.
But we also don't know the sacrifice that you made to be able to travel that trip. We
Like,
see the
I've saved my money
Yeah.
to do this for me.
Right.
For you.
Right. Topic number 4. Not knowing when to walk away. Tyrese,
If we knew that,
you
we'd
need
be
to
rich.
know
It's hard.
when to walk away.
Somebody said it on one episode. I want to say either the last episode or no, not the last one, the previous episode. You will walk away when you don't say it.
Yeah.
When you're tired, you don't even
Oh,
mention
I
it.
do remember that.
When you tell
And that was
Trap.
But when you hit that really like struck a chord, because it's sometimes we need to let go of something and we be like, oh, I'm gonna stop talking to this nigga. I'm gonna stop talking.
He
to
said
this
when you
cat.
stop saying it,
When you stop saying it. So I've been stopped saying something, and it's a different feeling. It's a different vibe, but it's really all about knowing your worth, and that's so easy to say. Know your worth. Know your worth.
It's so easy to say.
I got lit last night, drunk as hell, and I broke down to my friends and I said, I don't know my worth.
Oh,
It was such a touching.
Did you do this last night for
I
me?
did this last night.
Oh my God.
I broke them down, but they were really, really there for me. I don't know. I've been just really emotional. I feel
Yes,
just
you have,
I don't
friend.
know what's going on. I've never
Yes,
been this
you have.
emotional. I know.
we need to talk about it.
Damn.
Want to talk about it this
It's
episode?
embarrassing sometimes. No, it's embarrassing sometimes. It's embarrassing. It is. It is.
You should be able to be vulnerable to your friends.
Yeah.
Be able to break down in front of your friends. Like,
Yeah.
if you can't do it in front of them, who else
Can you do it too?
Yeah.
And to be, I know it's a lot of pressure on being a black man, but we got to be able to vent and release to somebody.
Tyrese, let me tell you something. I've never seen somebody who is more persistent, resilient than I have you. You've overcome so much in your life. From all the stories you've told us on this show alone, you've overcome so much. You have talent. So don't ever feel like you're not worthy of anything. Like, you are probably one of the most amazing men I've met in my whole entire life.
And can cook.
And that is no
and
lie.
sexy.
I think
So don't ever doubt yourself.
I think both of our lives, we walk along the same line, right? We marry each other. We have a lot of the same history, and I think a lot of your trauma comes from your upbringing with your parents. Same thing with mine as well. Fortunately, I had the opportunity to find a connection with my mom before she passed, but I think that's deep down what's going on with a lot of the wanting to be received, wanting to be loved, and then wanting to pour it out. I think you and I both, we pour it out so much because we didn't receive it when we were younger. But it's okay to create boundaries for yourself. You have to be able to do that, because if you don't figure it out, you will always be in a space of not knowing and wondering why.
I think for me, the issue that I struggle with mostly is because I internalize things and I keep everything in. I'm always pouring into someone else. My pitcher gets empty and I don't know how to receive sometimes. But not only that, when I think about my relationship with my mom and my relationship with my best friend that just blocked me and cut me off, and dealing with a relationship that really was toxic, I don't know how to accept it. And I want to know why. So I don't know how to accept it. I don't know what's the process like for me? What's that
When I
process
think
like?
about everybody else, not everybody else on the panel, but just people outside of single parent household and traumas with their parents and stuff like that, it became a thing to where I realized for myself that if no one's going to give it to me, I have to give it to myself. And so for me, I poured in more and more and more, do me time things like I go to the movies by myself. I play my video games. I'm very creative. I stay into my space. Whatever those things are for you, you're very creative as well. You created that painting. You do a lot of things. And so that's why I said we marry each other. You have to live in that for yourself and be okay. That's the thing. You have to be okay, because it is okay to live and be in a space for yourself. When we was at the cabin trip, you made sure nobody got up to get their drink because you were serving everybody their drinks. You need a drink, you need a drink, you want some more, you want some more. And I see it. You pour so much. And that's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful quality, but you got to pour it back into you. You can't expect anybody to do it if you don't do it for yourself, friend.
And that's why I tell you all the time, like, I'm just not in the space. When I say that I don't want love, or like, as far as a lover, I don't, not right now, because I am not in a healthy space to be able to receive or give in that capacity to a love in that sense. I have to find a way for acceptance and to create a space that I can enjoy daily life. And dealing with mental health is so serious because, again, I told y'all before, I was going to therapy and I thought it was just something that, I could deal with and it was good, but I didn't expect for it to creep back daily or sporadically like that. So it's a struggle daily for me. And I'm an honest person. I'm not one of the people that I'll keep stuff in. I will let y'all know. I will let, Wes know. I will let my friends know. I'm not that type of person. So I'm very transparent with how I feel and what I'm going through, because there's somebody out there that's just like me. I could be going through the same thing and need that same help. So, yeah.
So, I'm always a listening ear.
Yeah.
I do have a question. This is a serious question. Don't feel any way about it. But do you have a therapist?
I do, but okay. I haven't been in months because the therapist went like so deep this last time. Like I wasn't prepared to go there, and it scared me. And I said, he reached out, and I seen him actually at my job because he's a therapist at my job, and I just haven't been back because I'm not
I
ready.
don't think it should be somebody in that environment. I do think it should be somebody a little less connected, not somebody that you see. Not to say that person is not good, but I also think that the conversation that you're telling us, you have to be honest with them and say, hey, last session was a bit much for me. I'm still trying to recover from that. Maybe we can go a little light. I'm identifying that this is a little much for me, blah, blah, blah. They'll go as slow or as fast as you want. I've had a great experience with the therapist. I actually wish I could continue on. I mean, I could, but it's the money part that I don't want to pay. So to all the viewers watching, if you can't afford it, I don't think it has anything to do. To me, it's regular mental upkeep. We suppress a lot of things. We don't think about a lot of things. We don't know why we do certain things. And a lot of times it has to do with something that we've experienced or saw, and we just kind of need to uncover and see a different approach to it.
Well, I appreciate listening to it because I kind of like pushed it away. So I think I am going to start back going because I really am blessed. Like, my job benefits are amazing. We get 72 sessions free a year. That's great. 70.
Yeah, you got to take advantage of it. And I would add to
thank God for that.
One of your possible triggers could be your job. We've had this conversation. And so I concur with him finding someone outside of that particular potential trigger to circumvent some of the feelings.
Would they still pay for those 72 hours if it's outside of the...
Yeah. You can
What the hell?
You can get a therapist anyway.
You got this.
And if they don't, go out, man. This is regular maintenance for you to be your best self.
Yeah.
Although you have our ears,
Well, shameless plug. Anise do offer substance as well as mental health counseling over there at Anise. So
what are the rates?
There's no rate.
It's totally free. You just have to be signed up as a member.
That's all that we.
What's the member rate?
It ain't no member rate. It's no.
At the moment, it is free.
Okay. So like counseling, like
yes,
legit. So I don't have to be on drugs to go.
No, you don't.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah.
They be doing their thing.
Okay.
And any type of addiction
as well in
any realm is
really
important too.
That's good to know.
Okay. Yeah, that's good to know.
See me up in there.
Y'all ain't got no excuse to get your mental health in check.
Hello, somebody.
But is the needs
services?
Is the needs international? Is it national? Is it local?
We're located two places. We're in Puerto Rico as well as here in Atlanta.
Okay. Okay.
And we're working on more locations.
Do they have online sessions or does it?
No, as of right now, we don't.
In person.
It is a conversation, but they haven't worked out the kinks of that.
Okay.
So let's start here at home in Atlanta. If you're in Atlanta and you need some mental health care, check.
That's good. That's really good to know. That's really good to know.
If it makes you feel any more comfortable, you will not be talking to me at church.
You won't. You can say hey though.
But you can go by talk this, but you will not be having this session with us.
Okay, that's good to know.
We are not licensed therapists, even though we give a lot of advice.
Okay,
It's a legend.
you good, baby?
Yeah.
All right.
Get myself together real quick. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all so much. Thank y'all. I mean,
Topic 5, is loyalty earned or automatic? Well, some of us it may be automatic. I don't know, but for me, once I know it's a two-way street, then it's easy to giveth. Anybody else?
It's both. I think that sometimes we're born into families where loyalty seems to be automatic. You're trained. Your brother, your sister, your mother, cousin. I know there are those extreme stories to where you may not have the best relationship with your family, but for the most part, it's automatic. And then with your friends that you come up with, I think later in life, you start to learn of things that you did like and that you didn't like in previous younger friends, maybe through grade school or whatever. And so now you have a standard or you have boundaries surrounding yourself. So sometimes it takes those people to prove that they're loyal to you, prove that they have your back, and you'll let your guard down and become more loyal to them or become loyal to them.
Anybody else?
I agree with him. I will say that with family, if you have a good relationship with your family members, I feel like it's automatic. However, like with friendships, it does develop over time. Because I need to get to know who the fuck you are, who the faith you are.
Yeah, but I don't
before I give you my loyalty.
But I don't think you even have to have like such a positive relationship with your family. I think a lot of family, like, you know, with mine, I don't, you know, my dad wasn't the best dad, my mom wasn't the best mom, but we made it work. I always felt love, but you know, a lot of things that happen, I do have trauma from, but I still love them to death, and I'm still very loyal to both of them, you know.
I think for me, sorry, baby.
Okay.
What, you want to go? Yeah. I think for me, it comes automatic as far as loyalty. For me, I pay attention how you treat other people because I'm no different. If I'm in that same predicament, you're going to treat me the same way. It's proven. So if I see you treat somebody like really, really bad, I'm not probably going to have a close relationship with you in that sense.
Kellerton, is it earned or automatic for you?
It is automatic for certain family members. When I say certain, that would be like my sister, like my immediate family, like my siblings, period. Like they have my loyalty, my nieces, my nephews, all that stuff, hands down. It's automatic. But as far as friendships are concerned, it's definitely something that I need to check your character. And I'm saying how you treating people, like you were saying. And it's definitely something that you have to earn with me. Yeah, I just can't give you that just off the bat because I feel like I'm too good of a person, and I will get ran over if that were the case.
Yeah, Trap.
So I would say honestly, I have to know you. It has to be basically or earned. It do have to be earned.
Talk to the mic. It's going towards your chest.
It definitely have to be earned. And I say earned because, you know, I might meet somebody today and I'm not loyal to you at this present time because I don't know you. I don't know you to be loyal. So i.e. as far as family, hey, my sister might be beefing with my auntie. So who am I loyal to at that point? And both of them are family. So who are you loyal to? You're
loyal to both.
No, you're not. Because maybe my sister, like they were saying in the little meme that's going around, me and my sister would jump my auntie. We ain't got time for that. We gonna jump you. We gonna jump you, auntie.
No right or wrong comes into play.
It ain't none of that.
So
It's levels to this. So
we have a different stance, right?
Yeah.
And as of lately, there have been a lot of little like bits and stuff where my family have been
going back and
forth. And I'm loyal to them all. But facts that come into play, I'm definitely the voice of reason. I can be like, well, Mom, yes, she was wrong for doing this, but Mom, you know, this was you shouldn't have did this. So that's the role I play. But I also am mentally mentally aware of where I need to be more strong in areas but I'm not getting in between argument of my mom and my sister or my mom and my aunt. I'm not really getting into I just want them to hear what's a reason.
You do
and
though.
then I step back.
But you do because you're saying who's right and who's wrong.
But I tell both of them where they're both wrong,
okay,
right?
So but that's what I'm saying. Yeah. You do get it.
My aunt has this thing. My dad was working on my aunt's roof. My dad was working on my aunt's roof, right? For whatever the agreed price. But my dad has not been, he he's worked and he haven't finished the work. So my dad told me about it. My aunt told me about it. They both saying the same thing, just from different sides of the fence. So when my dad told me about it, say, hey, don't call me talking about my auntie. You agreed on this price, and are you gonna do the job or not? When my aunt talked to me about it, I say, hey, don't talk about my daddy. You know my daddy. You've been knowing him longer than me.
Yeah.
You know his strengths and weaknesses. Has he done over the amount of work that you've given him? She said, yeah, he did way more. Pay him what you need to pay him and get somebody else if he's not gonna finish it.
Or it could be the fact of daddy probably ain't really gonna charge you for doing the dang on work. He's working. That's what I'm saying. He's working at the pace.
So he gonna take his time.
So I'm gonna take this job. I'm gonna do this job as I need to.
We know these things coming in. So why do it?
Agree.
And we're not gonna sit and talk about it at this barbecue. Because I came for these good baked beans and these.
Oh, lordy.
Alrighty. Leave your comments below. Let us know how you feel about the topic. Share. The club has spoken. Does a gay community really exist? If so, how do you define it? USA Brazil man says yes, and it's called Wilton Manors in South Florida. I've been.
We've been there.
Quite a few times.
Is that the
What does that mean?
B-man, yeah.
Does that still exist, that place?
Yeah, it's
does.
very known. It's a very known gay hood, and it's established that when you go there, you know that that's where all the gays are gonna be.
Oh,
Beautiful place. Wilton Manors in Fort Lauderdale area, South Florida. It's really, really nice. King's Jasmar says we have a community for sure where we all be ourselves, love who we want, and do what we want. I just wish we didn't harm physically, mentally each other for doing so. Okay. And then another person says white gays have it, we don't. I believe that there's a community within a community. I believe there's a community within all communities. And I believe for the gay community specifically, there is a community that exists. Is it as large as we may want it to be? Probably not, because we do have the clique infrastructure that operates in a lot of communities. Just earlier today, somebody was asking me about my nudist November event for the cabin trips, because it's a new cabin trip coming up, clothing optional. He asked, basically, he was like, are body boys going to be invited to this cabin trip, and were there any body boys in the first cabin trip? And I said, people are welcome to come to the cabin trip. And I said, you don't have to remove your clothing if you don't want to. He was like, well, I may not want to just be looking at regular bodies. I said, well, then don't come. He said that he mentioned LA and the fact that LA does body boy rooftops and blah, blah. I told him, I was like, I just saw a particular individual that I know that was at a body boy event. And I said, that's not my brand. My brand doesn't cater to specific people coming to a particular event. I said, if that's something that you want to do, you can definitely do that. And if you want to invite body boys to my event so you can see them, definitely do that too. But my brand is adopting similar connections despite our differences, and I welcome all. So, but there are areas where we can go and do what we want to do for the things that we want to do.
Yeah.
I love body positivity, guys, and I like I said before, I've been to a nudist event. It was dope. The energy was great. I do have a little concern. I don't like mixed crowds, right? I don't know how comfortable I feel where I'm coming. Because to me, when I'm in Rome, I do as the Romans do, right? So when I get to a new party, I'm going to take off my clothes, right? Because we're all about body positivity, right? But I don't know that I understand the concept where they're optional. Optional meaning you can have on a thong or a jock strap, or meaning I can come in here with my shorts on. Because to me, that's not fair.
Why?
Be free, Pete. You just looking at me all this. And,
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, I think that
We're all
not fair would
vulnerable.
be if it's a mandatory thing that everybody be naked. But in this climate or culture, a lot of individuals have expressed to me that it is a freedom of expression, and that there's a rule. Bylaws that they follow out here, but everybody doesn't have to subscribe to the option of being completely nude. And so again, it's each one teach one, I guess. And as I progress through this with y'all, we'll figure it out. But as long as everybody's respectful, That's really all that matters. And then the last cabin trip, like I said, we had the option of getting nude, just nobody wanted to take their clothes off.
Because I'm sorry, I mean to jump in, but I think that it's that thing of, I don't mind doing it, but if nobody's doing it, or if only 2 people are doing it, I don't know that I want a focus to be on me. And it's the same thing. I've been to one of the content creator cabin trips, but I don't film. So I could be a freak. I can get into all that, but I don't film.
Just
so
put your mask on. Put your mask on before my camera comes, because I swear if you add my content,
I don't want to be filmed.
I can't do
So
it.
what I did was
cut
I
you
had
out.
a talk with the person who was the creator of the trip, and I said, "Hey man, we had a big split. There were people who did not film that were all in one side of the house doing whatever they do, and then the people that filmed was on the other side, and there was a big divide." And so we had to come together and have a house meeting. And I said, hey, man, moving forward, you need to say specifically, this is a content creator trip. If you don't feel comfortable with filming, you shouldn't come. And I think it's going to be the same thing with this. If you're not comfortable with being nude or wearing a jock strap or being in a thong, you don't need to come to this. There is no mixed crowd with this. There's no fine lining. We're respecting your right for you to be fully clothed, but we don't want to feel weird because we choose to be nude.
If something's advertised as a nude event, then it's nude. Be nude.
Be nude.
But I think people don't know.
People, I'm naked and you in the full, full clothes.
Yeah.
But I think people may not know the restrictions, because I still have questions too. Because even though I know that the next cabin trip is nudist, does that mean is it nude at certain times? Does it mean that you can walk around anytime you want to? If I'm cooking breakfast, because I'll be still cooking for this. But I'm saying if I'm cooking breakfast, man, I see a penis walk past me.
Well,
I'm not sure.
You still have common areas. Like the common areas, you still put off limits. So, i.e., if you have it in the kitchen, you wouldn't want nobody nude.
That's why I told you that.
Yeah.
And you asked me the question. You was like, why can't I be naked in the kitchen? We don't want hair follicles flying all over the place.
We don't want all of that.
Right.
Sanitary.
You'll have on maybe some shorts.
At least with
and
an
an apron.
Yeah.
So they can't eat breakfast naked?
They can eat breakfast in
Look about it in the
nude.
kitchen.
However, they don't need to be in
Talk to the mic.
in the kitchen nude.
Right.
When you cross that threshold,
So they can be nude at any time.
Yeah.
then.
and y'all should not.
Is there a penis size check? Like
No. Boy, what?
A
No.
nudist event is not about size.
It's not.
It's not about.
It's about being free.
and being who
Free.
you are.
Yes.
See, I think for me, being free is with someone that I love, or in the privacy of my home, by myself, or with
privacy.
of
I
my
like
mate.
privacy.
You know,
That's cute.
privacy.
So this event may not be.
I'm
So
going.
here's what I say. Here's what I say.
I love to see.
Here's what I'll say. So I went to a nude event out here. It was a club party thing. They do these things in Atlanta. I was flabbergasted because I didn't know that this freaking existed. When I walked in, you get derobed at the entrance, and everybody in the club, from the bartender to the DJ,
Naked.
is naked.
Yeah.
I was like, this is dope.
Yes.
Because you get them fine ass bartenders, and you be like, damn, I
wonder
wonder
what
what
they look like.
we could see it at the damn club. The bartender was
My type of
fine.
party.
But the
That
great
was
thing
fine.
about it is everybody is dancing.
Yeah, and that was so cool. Because everybody was on the dance floor.
About the new parties.
Everybody was
had a bunch of
everybody
them.
was dancing naked, and it's like, nuck if you buck, and bitches knucking if you buck naked. I'm like, this is cool. I like this.
And nobody is really thinking about sex. Some of them, they have little dark rooms, but most people are not thinking about
There
sex.
won't be a dark room at the nudist strip.
Yes.
This is not going to be.
The one I went to, it was a barbecue.
I think I'm familiar. Say something for your imagination.
Does gay communities really exist? I think that they exist in major cities. When you go to Miami, when you go to Atlanta, when you go to New York, when you go to San Francisco, when you go to some of these major cities, yes, the gay community does exist. When you go to Nebraska, you probably won't see the gay community. Ohio, you probably won't see the gay community that you want to exist. But, you can make that happen. You can make these new experiences, because there are men that really love all of this stuff that we talk about.
All right. Bold and blunt. I slept with my best friend's man.
Bye, bitch.
Dear Culture Club, my name is Mark. I'm 29. I messed up bad. I slept with my best friend Caleb's man, Tracy. Caleb has been my best friend for almost 10 years. He calls me his brother, trusts me with everything, and now I can barely look him in the face. It started with jokes, text, and a little flirting between me and Tracy. I should have shut it down, but I liked the attention. One night, Caleb was out of town. Tracy came over, and we crossed a line we can't uncross.
Of course you did.
Now Tracy wants to keep it quiet and call it a mistake.
It's not a mistake. It was on.
But Caleb keeps calling me like everything is normal, telling me he loves me, and I feel guilty every time. Culture Clubb, be bold and blunt with me.
We are.
Do I tell Caleb the truth and risk losing my best friend, or do I stay quiet, cut Tracy off, and live with the guilt? Because right now, I don't feel like his best friend. I feel like a liar. Mark 29. We're gonna start from the left and come to the right.
Why? Because the way Torn just put on his car mix, the way Torn just put on his car mix to make sure his list is popping for this, he is waiting. But I'm gonna go ahead and go first. Okay, so friend. That ain't nobody saying. I'm the one. I'm sorry. You do have to tell Caleb. And I know that you want to respect what you did with what's the name, whatever his name. What was it? Tracy. Yeah, you definitely got to be that friend. And you may lose Caleb. You definitely may lose Caleb. But I would want to know. And you don't know how it could have went, because you could have ended up having a threesome with both of them. But that's just another situation. But I'm gonna let somebody else go.
Kellington.
I ain't saying nothing.
Say something.
You said if you are Mark, you ain't saying nothing.
I ain't saying nothing.
Oh, you ain't.
Oh, that's Jermaine.
Honestly, because like I knew what I was getting into when I crossed that line. When I did what I did. If I called that nigga to come over to here and chill out with me while my boy is out of town.
He didn't call him. He said, wait, it started with jokes and texts, flirting between
and then it came on over.
We knew.
Yeah.
So we already knew it was gonna happen. So like Celeste, no. And I made that decision right there when I said you sneak up over here.
I got you. Okay.
That was already a done deal right there. Nigga, ain't nobody got to know about this.
I love it. Nobody don't be bold.
That's just keeping it real. I'm sorry.
Them shoes.
Well, Mark, you a dirty bitch. However, I think the best thing that you should do is probably pick a fight with your best friend and be like, bitch, yeah, I slept with your man.
No, don't do that. You're not going to do that. That's good. Y'all know I stood up. Y'all know how he feel. Oh, you started some shit.
Okay. Then on the other hand, I think you should make your exit some type of way out the relationship. Because if you was my friend, somebody's getting their ass whooped around here.
Very much.
10 years into a friendship, I wish you would. That's all I'm gonna say.
That is the ultimate betrayal. Tell your friend what happened. Be prepared to get your ass whooped and leave that friend.
It's done.
If you're my best friend and you sleep with my man, whether we have an open relationship or not, and you're my best friend, that's off limits. If you sleep with my man, that's it for me.
Could I ask a question to chime in, friend? Like, what if y'all have slept together? Just like when all three of y'all.
I don't sleep with people that I consider best friends.
Oh.
I don't do that.
Well, I done slept with a friend.
Mark, I am not coming down on you. First of all, I definitely think that you need to tell Caleb. That's just the mature thing to do. You may lose him. However, I'm not going to come down on you like this, because I think that in most friend circles, stuff like this happens.
All the time.
All the time.
You're 29, so you're in your 20s.
We have friends here.
Hold on, let me finish.
Break it down, Tom. Break it down,
Y'all hold on the commentary real quick. I think that a lot of this happens, right? I can admit that I've slept with my friends, boyfriends in the past when I was younger, and they have slept with mine. Depending on where you come from, this kind of hurt and trauma does show up in friendships and stuff. And I think the best thing that you can do is be honest. Tracy a mess, and Caleb need to know. And all of y'all may end up going y'all separate ways, but he has a part to play in this too. And it's interesting to know why he even felt comfortable doing this with you. and why he felt comfortable doing this on his dude. That you would not tell. This all need to be discussed. I say bring it on out, friend. You may lose. They may stay together and you may lose, but you just need to go ahead and get it out in the open and talk about it.
I just want to be clear. This is not something that I would do. Like I would not do this to one of my friends. But if it ever happened, I'm just saying I would not say anything.
I am not holier than thou. I have been here.
Look, can we clarify? Yeah, can we clarify, Megan? Are you saying that we cannot bring our men around you? Is that what you're saying?
You can say whatever you want to say.
No, I'm saying, is that what you're saying?
That I have been here. This has happened in my youth, and
You don't do that no more. You don't do that no more.
know a lot. First of all, people get on these shows, or people in your friend circles, they always talk like they holier than thou, and they ass not, and they're not. Listen to these people, and you can figure out the
Talk to the mic.
You can figure out the ones that really ain't doing that, and for a person that don't never do nothing, you need to have your eye on them even harder.
Right.
Megabody, I got a question.
I'm telling you,
for
a lot of people are human and they do things. I'm telling you that.
I love you, Megan, but fuck that. My man, if my man and my best friend fuck today or tomorrow, I am
Punch.
Has said.
If my man and my best friend have faithful intercourse tomorrow,
Just
Oh,
once.
lordy.
Just one time.
I'm done.
Meg, this is something.
So what if they
I
went to a
am
freak
not
party? What
saying
if they met at a freak
okay.
party? What if they seen at a freak party?
I need clarity.
You was out of town, your man went to a freak party.
Wait, hold on.
Probably not. You know the boundaries. That's a no-no.
I'm just saying this dog. I didn't know that was your best friend when he was
can
bent
always
over.
tell my best friend.
I reached his butt, and I just put
My
that stuff
best friend has
in.
a specific shape, honey. That ass the way it's set up on him, honey.
I'm just saying, like,
Please,
All right, Tyrese.
Okay, yeah, I just need a little time. Can I confront you really quick? Because I know you said that this is your youth, you're younger. This is something that you used to do. Not you don't do that no more, right? You don't fuck your man's
I don't.
man.
I don't.
You wouldn't.
I had my own
Okay, you wouldn't
man
fudge
till
your
a
man.
few weeks ago.
Wait, you
I
never
throw this mic at you.
Hold up.
I mean, I'm just saying.
What? For?
Okay.
Oh, you missed a lot.
Oh.
So, but I'm just saying, it's not something that you learn from.
I'm
You don't
more
do.
mature, and
Talk to the mic.
the position that I have now is I choose not to hurt people for temporary enjoyment. However, I had to learn that. This is not something that the person that I am, I just didn't become this person overnight just because somebody tell you it's wrong to sleep with somebody's boyfriend. When you growing up in a small town where there ain't very many gay boys, when you go to a college where all of the hot boys is messing around with the hot boys, at some point, you do sleep with somebody's boyfriend. I'm just being real. I'm just being honest. And for people that tell me that they've never been through a little something,
Oh no.
I don't trust them and I don't believe them.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Sleeping with somebody's boyfriend versus sleeping with your best friend's boyfriend is different.
I've slept with my best friend's boyfriend before. My best friend probably watched the show and he can tell you it was not pretty then.
Y'all still friends?
We're tight as fuck now. Yeah.
Moving on.
We were young. We were in our 20s.
What's going on social
We're
media?
not gonna do social media. We're not doing this one either. Story time. What don't we know about you, Trap?
Give us a
I don't know. I'm trying to think because I'm an open book. You guys know me. I understand trap on all social media outlets. You see my 10 toes at the top of the ceiling. You seen them on the floor.
Well, I got a
don't know
story.
what else to tell them.
I got a story there.
Give us a story
It
time.
ain't that serious, but okay. Anybody that knows me knows me. So it was this guy that he had reached out, hit me up on Instagram. He was like, yeah, you know, you attractive, you know, what's up? He had been, you know, kind of get with me, you know, for a while. Now, for me, if you like kind of persistent and kind of want to get down too much and kind of, I'd be like, oh, you know, oh. And I mean, this guy was gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. Like sometimes I'd be like, oh, okay. So then he was like, yeah, I want you to come through. I was like, cool, I'm gonna come through, whatever. I mean, it's not saying that this is recent. This is just a past story. So, all right. So he hits me up. He was like, oh yeah. Did you wear thongs? I was like, thongs? No. I said, I'm a little hood. Like I just wear regular boxer briefs or like boxers. I don't do all that. So he
Don't get through the story.
So he mentioned that. I said, okay. So he mentioned that. I'm like, okay. So then he was like, yeah, you coming through? I was like, yeah, I'll come through. He was like, so yeah. He's like, I'm gonna get a thong for you. I was like, hold on. I said, I'm not a thong type of dude. Like, do I look like a thong type of dude?
I don't know. You might
What do they look like?
You might like a little.
What do they look like?
What do it look like?
Having a thong.
Yours are there.
I just not that type. I don't want nothing riding all up in my ass.
So one for you. It was for him.
It wasn't for me, but I felt like I kind of deaded the situation because I felt felt like, well, I may not be your type if you looking for guys that's into thongs, and I done told you that I don't wear thongs. I'm a little hood, you know what I'm saying? And
I might want to see your hood.
so I mean, he was like, well, I ain't trying to change you into doing this or this and that. So I was like, okay, cool. I just, kind of backed off, and I didn't come through the time I said I was gonna come through and smash, because I didn't feel like that's what you wanted. If you wanted a thong type of guy, get you a thong type of guy. I mean, I ended up going over there.
So, hold on,
I ended up going over there.
Please don't say that in the mic loud, because I almost missed it.
Did you wear a thong?
I didn't wear a thong. He just accepted me for who I was. But yeah, that's my
So my question is, were you on the bottom or the top?
He ain't asking no guy to wear no thong and be a top. No.
You'll be surprised.
No,
He said the top niggas in high heel boots.
Oh, shit.
that's the video to pay for.
So
Doing what?
It's a OnlyFans.
I'm just gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna look down.
Subscribe.
the good thing about this is I'm glad that y'all were having the conversation prior to y'all getting together. So that's a real good thing. Kudos to y'all for even doing it, because I think that sometimes we don't have these conversations about what we like, and it's really important, because I can choose not to go or to go. But the other thing is, I understand not being into something, but I would love for us to at least listen to what the other person is into, and kind of just see if it's something we can try, right? Because to me, I'm not into feet, but if you into these feet, as long as it ain't gonna stop me from watching TV, baby, you can lick and play all you want.
Okay, I understand what you're saying.
You want me to put on lace drawers? I don't mind.
In a relationship, yes, I'll compromise. I'll throw on a damn dress if you want me to. In a relationship. Well, in a relationship. But if I'm just like, if this is just a hookup, I have to do what I feel comfortable. There ain't no too much compromising like that. Depends on how much I like you, but I'm not finna put on a thong for.
Well, content creators is a little different. So with content, it's more so you might have some audience member that wants to see you put on a dress.
Yeah, I wear some basketball shorts for me with no draws. That's what I like.
And that's there you go. That's something.
It's a fantasy, yes, yeah.
Yeah, that's a fantasy too.
All right. Thank you guys for tuning in to episode 508. Like always, we're going to reintroduce ourselves from our right to our left. Say your name, and if you like, your mouth spat in.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Megabody, and absolutely not, I do not like it. Quick story. So I was doing the do, and I was on the bottom. They was over me, and I was enjoying myself. And they dropped a big fat loogie in my mouth.
Oh my gosh.
Oh no. It changed the dynamics of the session. We hurry up and got through it. When I got in the car, I called my friend.
So you swallowed?
Oh, I didn't have no choice.
It just hit.
It just went in my mouth, and it was cold and nasty and slimy, and I never got up with them again. But I called my homeboy, and I was like, hey, because he know him. And I was like, hey, I was with such and such and such, and he spit in my mouth. I am not into that.
Oh my God.
But to those of y'all who like it, good luck.
Consent is everything.
Please. Because
he was there.
Spit
You
raped
like
me.
it. That was there. That man was there.
He thought you was nasty as hell.
What's your name? And answer the question.
Hey y'all, I'm Cordell Mari, and my husband can spit in my mouth if he wants to, but anybody else, nah.
AKA numerous.
I was gonna say you liked it.
I do. I love it. If my husband does,
Not just no
I want to
random.
know somebody who really like it.
What's going on, Wes? What's going on? My name is Wes. And you gonna be missing a tooth. In that scenario, baby, don't even dare. Don't even dare. No, sir. No. I do not like you spit. No. No one has ever attempted to try because they know better.
What's up, everybody? It's Tyrese Gym Shoes. I know this was an emotional episode, but just know I ain't no soft nigga. You know what I'm saying? Anyways,
It's real. It's real soft.
do I want somebody to spit in my mouth? If I ain't wearing no thong, you definitely not spitting in my mouth. Kel.
I think you look good in thong.
I think so too.
This is your boy Kellington, and I'm not having nobody spit in my mouth. That's not gonna happen.
Your husband.
But no, nobody. I don't want that.
He's like, nobody, period.
But I don't mind if someone, like, I've been getting penetrated with my, legs up, and they just hit, yeah. And if they like a little miss, like like a mist where it's like
Different.
it sprays across you like that right there.
You like
It's like a color. Keep it coming.
I think so. The way he just called that nice.
I get my mind like, I don't like that either.
I like that.
That's a different one.
That was kind of sexy. That was sexy.
All over there. Go ahead.
That's much for against the trap. I do realize the same damn tissue that's in your asshole, same tissue that's in your mouth. You okay with a nigga spinning your ass but not your mouth?
And that's Well, let me look. Well, let me give my response. Hey, it's Understand Trump on all social media outlets. Go follow me on OnlyFans or everywhere else because I do it all. Do I like my mouth spinning? No. As he said,
Talk to the mic.
That was sexy.
a sponge, just like you do the booty hole. That's what I like.
Yes.
I like that. I'm okay if my tongue is
sponge.
out. When you do it, it's fine. Do not huck chew. I do not do the huck chew. Huck chew.
That was disgusting.
That is that for me. That's definitely horrible. But I can definitely do the same spit that you put down there to make sure we are good. You can do one of those on me. I'm okay with it.
Thank y'all for watching. We love y'all. Leave comments,
Listen,
share,
no
and
picture.
tweet. God bless.
We should do a picture in this red and white. I
Yeah,
like
we look good as fuck, sorry. Wait, whoever doing Warzone this season?
Where this topic came from?
What topic?
The spit.
Baby, I got
Oh, damn, I'm just saying.